I did want to play the game, Robin. This is where you will be called on, Robin, for your skills in deducing who got caught masturbating. The big fear is getting caught jerking off, and it's actually
Right.
happened to several members of my staff. And I thought it'd be a fun game, Robin. I'll give you the names of the people participating. Will Murray, who is a wonderful head writer. Richard
Yeah.
Christie, you know Richard. Sal Gubinale, who you know.
Or doesn't
Chris
require any
Wilding,
explanation. Yes.
Jason Kaplan, who is an executive producer on the show, and Ronnie Mund, who is
Oh.
many years head of security. Round table of creeps, welcome. Ed Creeps in.
Hey!
What is it, High Pitch? I'm in the middle of a routine here. What are you doing?
Hey, Howard, can I play along with Robin?
All right. Okay, I'll let you play along. We'll see how well you do. You versus Robin.
Don't
We'll
you
see
dare beat me at this, High
Right.
Pitch.
Don't win.
Okay.
The feeling he will.
All right, High Pitch. All right, Robin. Here we go. It's time for I've Been Caught Masturbating.
They got caught masturbating.
Oh, man.
Right. Here we go. In honor of National Masturbation Day on May 7th.
Oh, I didn't even know there was one.
Me neither.
Well, now you
Day
know.
off.
You have something in common with High Pitch. You both don't know it's masturbation.
There you go. I'm worried
All
now
right.
about myself.
All right. Person
There's a
number
day for
one was,
everything.
listen carefully or you'll lose. Person number one was caught jerking off with his friend in the same room when they were teenagers.
All right.
He and his friend used to watch their neighbors having sex through the window. They would get all worked up and then jerk off together in separate beds. One day, the friend's older brother walked in on them fully aroused.
Oh.
They didn't even hear him open the door. He was 15 years old when this happened, so he
All
had
right.
pubic hair and a full masculine boner.
I would have to say Ronnie because he's older and he must have a lot of pubic hair.
What is, older and has pubic.
Well, that's
Fuck
what
was that?
happens when
Hey,
you have a
those
low
are his
IQ.
reasons. Yes.
Yeah,
Leave
all
it
right.
alone.
Leave it alone. All right.
I'm going to say it's Richard.
All right. So, Robin, you say Richard Christie. I'm going to lock you in, and I'm going to lock in High Pitch with Ronnie. And now for the big reveal. Here we go, everybody. The answer is, oh, Robin, go. You better make like an ostrich and stick your head in the sand. It's Ronnie J. Munn.
Oh, that's great.
Well, I didn't think about his pubic hair and how
Of
old
course
he
you
is.
didn't. Well, maybe you ought to dumb it down a little. Eric, you are on the scoreboard with 1 point,
Wow.
believe it or not.
High pitch.
wild.
Oh, my God.
Ronnie, what happened?
We opened our pants, and we had our pants down, just enough for your dick to come out. And we were laying there jerking off, thinking about we would take out his
Not gay at
brother's.
all.
His brother used to hide his Playboy magazines in a drawer in the desk, and we found them like he thought we didn't know they were there. So we
Right.
would find, we would watch this shit going on. Then we would find his magazines, and we'd be laying there in the bed jerking off. And one day he came home from work, and there, we're fucking laying there both jerking off.
What now?
This is
Did
the,
he
it's
think
the
you
plot
guys?
to every movie I watch.
Yeah. Would you ever watch him jerking off?
Well, you couldn't help but watch. I mean, when you're done, if you're done first, and you get up or
boy.
whatever, and there he is, whacking his thing.
And what did the brother say when he walked in and you two wackos are whacking off?
We just started fucking laughing, and he got mad that we were in his desk and found his fucking magazine.
Everyone loves the caught masturbating game.
They got caught masturbating.
Oh, man.
Man, this is fun. All right.
Well,
All right.
that's one for High Pitch and nothing for me.
All right. This maniac from my staff was caught jerking off by his kid, his own child,
No.
While they, Robin, you're getting too emotional. You put on your thinking cap. That's what your problem is. Robin gets caught up in these stories. You notice Eric is quiet. He's listening.
Robin's calling the
Robin,
police.
stop laughing at me. Concentrate.
I'm going to try to take this seriously.
Yeah, he's trying to listen. Yeah. All right. This staffer was caught jerking off by his own child while they were on vacation last summer. As a goof, his kid and his cousin were bursting into all the rooms all over the house.
Oh.
Of course, they burst into the room while our staffer was rubbing one out. He thinks he covered up enough, but he's not sure. Hopefully, it didn't scar his kid for life. Which staffer? Was it Jason? Was it Will? Was it Richard? Was it Chris? Was it Sal? Or, of course, we know it's not Ronnie. He's eliminated.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to go first? High
Well,
Pitch or
I
Robin?
don't know of, but I should go first because he went
Robin.
first last time.
Oh, boy,
I don't know
really
if Chris
are.
having children.
You know I
You
have
don't
kids,
know.
Rob.
He's pretending to be gay because we needed a gay person on the show. That's
I
all.
have a family and a wife.
All right. Well,
And
Robin, go
Jason
ahead.
doesn't have children.
That we
So
know
that
of.
leaves, two of the biggest creeps, Sal and Richard, and then,
Thanks.
of course, Will.
Well,
So, this would be most surprising if it was Will.
so what is your answer? Was it Sal, in your opinion? Richard? Well, or maybe someone else has a secret kid. We don't know.
All right. Well, I'm going with the ones I don't have kids.
All right.
I'm going to say Will.
Will. All right. I'm going to write down the word will. How do you spell that? W-I-L-L, I believe. Yeah. High Pitch, what about you? Do you agree with Robin that it's Will, or do you think it's one of the other perverts?
I don't agree with Robin. I would have to say Sal because Sal's kids are older than Will's kids. So I'm going to have to go with Sal's kid.
All right. You're on a bit of a roll. I'm going to write down Sal
Yeah, he
now.
could be the one who knows what situations these guys would be caught in.
The pervert who was caught jerking off by his own child was...
Oh, yeah.
That's Will. Robin, you're on the scoreboard.
1-1, okay.
Robin, you're
I'm
very
back
bright.
in it. We've got a game.
And congratulations, first of all, to Will, who wins a lifetime supply of therapy for his son. Will, what happened?
I mean, you heard the story. That's exactly how it went down. They were being
Dude.
maniacs, running into rooms, and
Right.
he burst in, and I screamed. I was like, "Get out of here! Get out of here!" Tried covering up the best I could, but
First of all, why
yeah.
are you not locking the door?
there's no
in the
locks on the
house?
doors of this place. It was, and of course, I would have otherwise, but yeah, there was no locks. It's an old
You
house.
should have leaned up against the door. Then.
No, I was in
you a
my
hostel?
Now, how do you masturbate? Do you lay down or do you
I was
stand
laying
up?
in a bed. I was laying in a bed. And
Oh, boy.
like I said, I tried to put up my legs
Talk
to try
slower.
to block them.
Mm.
So they, I think I was fully nude. So I know.
You were fully nude?
When we were at the beach, I was probably wearing a bathing suit and took it off or something. I'm like,
Oh. Well, all right, Will. There's still more questions I have, but in the excitement, we don't want to miss the rest of the game. So let me recap the score. It is 1-1. High Pitch has 1 and Robin has 1. As we continue to play the caught masturbating game that everybody seems to love and enjoy.
They got caught masturbating.
Oh, man.
This next staffer was caught beating off inside a giant toy box by his mother.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? He was inside the toy box?
This is why you're going to lose. You're asking too many questions. You got to listen.
Robin,
Eric is-
Robin, just pay attention and listen.
Here we go.
Crazy.
She's getting all charged up, and she's gonna
No,
lose.
I just have to know. Were they parents at the time, or were they
Let
kids?
me talk, and let me get out the story for you.
All right.
All right. This staffer was caught beating off inside a giant toy box by his mother. One afternoon in junior high.
Okay.
When you're too old to be in a toy box.
Why did he still have a toy box?
Well, we're going to get to that. One afternoon in junior high, he was beating off in his toy box, and he heard the bedroom door open. His mom yelled, "Where are you?" He put his underwear back on while inside the toy box and opened the lid. His mom, Ronnie, you like this. Listen, you were jerking off with your friend.
Is that?
Shut up, Ronnie. Yeah, you have no room to talk.
His mom said, "What the hell are you doing in there? Drugs?" He said,
She hoped it was drugs.
He answered her, yes, because he didn't want her to know he was beating off. They never spoke of it again.
Oh, dear.
This guy jerks off like David Blaine, the magician. He's in a box, locked inside. All right, let's see who's left. We know it's not Will, and we know it's not Ronnie. Was it Jason Kaplan? Was it Richard Christie? Was it Chris Wilding or Sal Gubanale?
And High Pitch Erik should go first.
All right, Ron, that's gracious of you. Go ahead, High Pitch. What are your thoughts?
I would say Richard loves toys and Sal loves toys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about Jason. So in this case, I would have to go with Richard Christie.
All right.
Okay.
Some dull logic there. He says Richard loves toys, and therefore it has to be Richard who was jerking off in the toy box. Robin, what's your logic?
I don't know much about Chris's family background.
Chris Wilding.
So that I could make some determination about what his mom might do. Or how his mom was with him. I really don't think he had a toy box in junior high school. I think he was more sophisticated than that.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
So I'm going to say it's Jason.
Jason Kaplan. All right, I'm going to lock you in. All right, so
who is
got
not sophisticated.
Toys right behind me right now.
Rob. He does have toys behind. Robin, you say it's Jason Kaplan who was caught masturbating in a toy box.
Yes.
And High Pitch, you say Richard Christie. Well, it's time for the big reveal in the Got Caught Masturbating game, and the winner of this particular segment is High Pitch
Oh,
Erik.
yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Richard Christie. The dull logic wins again. Robin, you have no excuse. No excuse. Richard, you are the masturbator who was in a toy box. Tell us about this story, if you can elaborate a little bit.
Well, yeah, I had a giant wooden toy box, and I was even in junior high still into monster toys and wrestling toys, and I had Famous Monsters magazine.
Oh, I should have thought of that.
Of course, Robin.
But the reason I would hide in there is because I had a neighbor who was really into like the Rambo movies, and him and his friend would sneak. They put camouflage on at night and peek into my bedroom window and scare the shit out of me. And I was always terrified that this neighbor that loved Rambo was going to be peeking in my window when I'm jerking off. So I'd open up this giant toy box. I'd throw out all the toys real quick. I'd jump in there, take my clothes off, take my underwear off, and just beat off in complete darkness in the toy box, knowing that nobody could see me. But then my mom needed something one day, and I heard the door open, and I freaked out. I'm like, "Oh my God!"
Were you nude? You were nude. You were nude in the toy box.
Totally nude, but I had my underwear in there with me. I had climbed in my underwear, and I was like, "Do I just
tell you,
hide
this
in-"
place, this toy box sounds bigger than my first apartment. I gotta tell you.
It took up like half my room. It was huge.
Right.
But I was like, should I stay in here until my mom leaves? But then she wouldn't leave. Like, she kept asking for me. And finally, I was like, I opened up must have been like Dracula opening up his coffin. the lid slowly opens up and I'm in my underwear. And she's like, "What are you doing in there?" And she goes, "Are you doing drugs?" Because at the time, like, grass was a big thing, just say no and all that. And I was like, yeah, I was doing drugs. I'm sorry.
There was
I'll
no
never do it
evidence
again."
of drugs, though.
No.
She
No,
just took
and-
your word.
There was a white substance, but it wasn't
Yeah.
drugs.
Exactly. And so
He
she
snorted his cum to make his mom think he was on drugs.
Mom.
Oh, my God. What a story. Ronnie, what do you make of this story? I mean, you've seen all kinds of perversion, but this is insane, right?
It's
Jerking off.
insane, man. I can't stop fucking. Where'd you come?
Oh, I didn't. I was done after that.
No, but
you know-
where would you come?
Oh,
I mean,
right on the
You're in the
floor.
fucking dark in there.
The floor of the toy box. It was all.
Oh.
When you just put your toys back in there?
Oh yeah.
They stood up straight.
Imagine you're such an animal that your mom's praying you're doing drugs in the toy box. Think about it. Wow. Eric, I'm going to tell you something right now,
Yeah.
and I mean this. This who got caught masturbating game is your game. The lower your
It
IQ,
is.
the higher.
I'm struggling.
The lower your IQ, the higher your score, and that's what we're learning for this game. So, Robin, you are struggling. That is correct.
Yes.
Eric's
he
like the
Oh.
Ken Jennings of this
the
game.
crap out of it.
Eric is like the Ken Jennings of who got caught masturbating.
Yeah.
Robin being down 2-1 to Eric. All right, this next human being, if you want to call him that, ejaculated with his mom in the room. This maniac shared a computer in his room. His mom walked in just as he was coming. He had to lie there and finish coming under the blankets while his mom used the computer less than a foot away. After that, he put a lock on his door.
I'm saying this is Sal.
High Pitch, what do you say? Do you think it's Sal or do you think it's one of the other two, Jason or
I don't
Chris?
I don't think it's Sal because Sal is more freakier than that.
Mm-hmm.
More
More
freakier than jerking
masturbating
off with his
your
mother.
mom in the room.
More freakier.
So, yeah, go ahead.
So,
He's on a roll. Leave him alone.
so it has to be
Yeah, he
either.
knows more than I do.
So it has to be either between Jason and Chris. And Chris is more freakier than Jason, so I would have to say Jason Kaplan.
Jason Kaplan, all right. This is going to be good. Yeah, I mean, if you lose this one, Robin, it could be.
I'm in
dangerous for
trouble.
you.
I'm really in deep, deep trouble.
So we want to know if High Pitch is right, and it's Jason, or is Robin
I'm
finally
quitting
getting?
if High Pitch is right again.
You're not allowed to quit. And Robin, you said Sal. The pervert is.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Chris Wilding was the
Oh.
committed mild incest. First of all, both of you were wrong. Thank God, Robin, because you're still in the game.
Oh my goodness.
Both are wrong. It was Chris Wilding. First of all, Robin, I would Sal would never be under a blanket masturbating. He would have his penis out. You know
Always
that.
sophisticated.
I was going to
I
yell
would jerk
at you.
off on a bus, Robin. Come on.
Right. I mean, come
He's
on.
jerking off now.
Sal. The dead giveaway was he was under the blanket. I mean, my God.
Am I supposed to know that?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course you are.
Oh,
You
okay.
want to be in the FBI, you're never going to make it. All right. Now, the masturbation game is continuing, and now it comes down
Wow.
to everything. The only
You were
two
wrong
people
too,
left.
High Pitch.
Yeah,
Yes,
High
I know.
Pitch.
You think you know so much.
Now, this one is interesting. He wasn't technically caught jerking off.
Okay.
This very thirsty pervert accidentally jizzed into his own soda when he was nearly caught beating off. Now, here's what happened.
Oh boy.
He was jerking off at his desk while his wife was out. When his wife returned home unexpectedly, he jumped up and finished all over his desk. He cleaned up the mess before she came into the room. A few minutes later, he took a sip of his soda and thought it tasted weird. He looked in the cup and noticed some of his jizz was floating in it.
Oh.
This pervert drank his own jism. It's only down between two perverts, Jason Kaplan and Sal Gabinal. And I believe we're going to go to High Pitch first, Robin. All right.
Okay. Well, here's my thought process. Sal and Jason are married. I don't think
Not to each other.
No, I don't think Sal drank soda, but Jason used to drink soda. So I have to go with Jason Kaplan on this one.
Wow, what an interesting, slow thought process.
Yes.
But certainly pervy. All right, that's a good guess. Let's go to Robin Quivers. Is she going to take the strategy to go opposite High Pitch, or will she vote with him? I don't know. Let's see.
He picked Jason.
That's right, Robin. Let's whisper at this point so it sounds more important than it is.
Because Jason is a soda drinker.
But was Sal drinking soda? Or
Sal drinks soda. That's the question. Because they're both married. I think I'm not piggybacking off of High Pitch. But I'm going with Jason too.
All right, those are two Jasons. I'm going to write that down. And now for the reveal. Both of you said Jason Kaplan, and your answer is 100% wrong.
Oh, wow.
It was Sal who got his own jizz in his own soda and drank it. Sal, congratulations on another horrible story in your life.
Par for the course.
How'd it taste?
It tasted salty. That was the odd thing about it. Yeah.
Why is that odd?
What kind of soda was
Coca-Cola.
it?
Yeah. You know what it was, Robin? I got a large
Squirt
Coke from... That's what it was. I got a large Coke from Blimpies, and I'll never forget it. The straw was broken, so I took the lid off. If I've never taken the lid off, I never would have jizzed inside my soda. So, yeah, I was mid-load, and I jumped up, and it went everywhere, and I was like, I got away with this, and then I relaxed. I went for the soda. I went to sip it. I go, what? This just tastes really weird. And I looked down, and it was just this clumpy stuff on floating there. And I had a little ball of jizz on my tongue, and I spit it out.
All right, there you go.
Cool,
well,
great game.
There was only one more story. It was Jason's story. High Pitch wins because
because he's one ahead of me.
Robin, it's a sad day. I have all my money was on you.
Well, I really don't feel bad about losing this kind of contest. I don't know how pervy these guys are. You know,
don't diminish the game.
Feel bad.
I think of them as being above all this. But, and then I have this reality.
And by the way, I do want to mention Jason's pervy story. This guy.
Yes, what did we not reveal about Jason?
Jason fell asleep completely naked after masturbating and was caught by his wife with porn still playing on the iPad. Not his best moment.
It was like waking up after a bomb went off. I'm just in my bed, the covers are off, I'm naked, there's porn playing on the iPad. I thought maybe I got away with something. Yeah.
And this is when you were at your heaviest, right?
Oh, yeah, 305 pounds of just...
Probably thought you were dead.
On the bed.
I wish she had taken a picture of that while you were asleep.
Well, High Pitch, you're a winner, and today you're a winner. I can't say... in fact, that's the first time I've ever said that.
They got caught masturbating.
Oh, man.